Software development has a new bottleneck. Writing code is incredibly fast now, but managing the process, translating ideas into tasks, and keeping the documentation accurate is where projects are getting stuck. Today, we are going to walk through how to bypass that bottleneck entirely. We will deploy a new feature, starting from a casual team brainstorm and ending with a live production environment, using a completely AI-centric workflow. This diagram outlines our 4-layer blueprint. At the top, the Teams interface. Below, the ActionBridge workflow engine. At the base, Azure and Omnicon.cloud. Tying it together is the AI core. Connected via the Model Context Protocol, our AI securely handles project management and technical writing. By keeping these systems interconnected, we eliminate the administrative waiting game. We can trace a single human idea all the way to a fully documented live product without losing momentum. Step 1 starts where communication naturally happens. You and your team open a chat in Microsoft Teams and begin casually brainstorming the new feature alongside your connected AI assistant. You throw out ideas, debate requirements, and refine the concept. Once the core idea is solid, you issue a direct command, telling the AI to act as a technical scribe. This schematic illustrates the next step. The AI takes your chaotic brainstorming from Teams and formally writes the exact specifications into the ActionBridge wiki. This document becomes the absolute single source of truth. No coding begins until it is locked. Centralizing the plan here forces everyone to agree on the exact requirements upfront. It locks the scope in place and guarantees the AI will only build what your team intended. With the specifications finalized, you prompt the AI to take the next step, breaking that large wiki document down into discrete, actionable development tasks. This workflow maps out that automated extraction. The AI reads the central wiki and autonomously populates the specific, step-by-step tasks right into the ActionBridge task management interface. At this moment, you must halt the workflow. The AI cannot code yet. The diagram highlights this quote, "Transparency is critical. Your team must explicitly agree on these generated tasks." That forced pause acts as a vital safeguard. Requiring human alignment on every step keeps the artificial execution strictly bound to your original design. This diagram shows the system in autonomous motion. The AI writes code based on the agreed-upon ActionBridge cards along the top orange track. Simultaneously, on the bottom blue path, the AI generates test cases directly from the specification, ensuring they mirror your intent. The system then runs those generated tests against the newly written code. Once the code passes and is validated, it gets pushed directly into the project's GitHub repository. This pipeline highlights the automatic handoff. The successful push to GitHub acts as an immediate trigger, deploying the validated code straight into the Azure Slot 1 environment for user acceptance testing. Relying on a closed-loop system removes manual testing delays and transcription errors. It accelerates the delivery of verifiable builds directly into a safe testing stage without human intervention. The new service is now sitting live in your UAT environment. The automation pauses, waiting for your input. Your engineering team steps in to manually interact with the build. You run your own checks, verifying that the live software behaves exactly the way you laid out in the original ActionBridge wiki. When you are satisfied that the build is flawless, you issue the final authoritative command to release it. This visual details that final step. Your manual verification acts as the bridge across the center, pushing the approved build from the UAT hub straight into the live Azure production environment. The AI workflow provides the sheer velocity to reach the testing phase several times a day, but placing a human at the final checkpoint ensures ultimate stability for every daily release. Getting the code into production is a massive milestone, but a shipped product is incomplete and highly frustrating to use if the help documentation lags days or weeks behind the release. We prevent that documentation gap using the same core setup. Because the AI remains connected via the Model Context Protocol, it directly scans the newly deployed raw code in Azure. Reading the exact logic of the live service, the AI instantly authors the corresponding user help documents and updates your Omnicon.cloud platform. This timeline shows the synchronized result. The top track represents the code deployment, and the bottom track represents the Omnicon.cloud documentation. They both hit the finish line at the exact same moment. Writing documentation simultaneously with the code strips away the post-launch administrative burden. Your users immediately know how to use the new feature, resulting in a holistic, finished product the second it goes live. And with that, the deployment is complete. You have successfully moved a raw concept from a chat window into a fully documented live application. ActionBridge secured your team's alignment and kept every task transparent, while Omnicon.cloud ensured your users had the knowledge they needed instantly. This complete schematic shows the entire ecosystem in motion. It is a unified AI-centric engine that connects every step, from Microsoft Teams all the way through to Azure, without ever sacrificing human oversight. By relying on this structured pipeline, the engineering team at Receipt Roller iterates and deploys highly accelerated builds multiple times a day, keeping project momentum entirely uninterrupted. To start building your own momentum, open Microsoft Teams, tag your AI assistant, and spark your next idea by drafting an ActionBridge wiki specification today.